Good morning, students. Lesson number 8, Cell Biology and Biotechnology. Today's subtopic, Cell Biology. Students, in the previous classes, we have studied about cells and tissues. Do you remember? Let us do a quick revision about it. What is cell? A cell is the fundamental, structural and functional unit of living organisms. Then what is tissue? Which are the functions of tissue? A group of cells having the same origin, same structure and same function is called tissue. Tissue may be simple or complex and perform different functions in living organisms. Now let us study new concept, that is cytology. The branch of biology in which we studied about the structure, types and organelles of a cell is called cell biology or cytology. It also includes the study of cell division and many other aspects of cell. Revolutionary changes have been observed in the past few years in the field of human health. Due to the researches carried out in the field of cell biology, research institutes specially dedicated for research on cells are National Center for Cell Science at Pune and Institute for Stem Cell Biology and Regenerative Medicines or INSTEM at Bengaluru. Students, you have to visit the websites to understand the research undergoing in those institutes. Let us now begin with the study of cells. First, we will learn about stem cells. Stem cells are special type of cells present in the body of multicellular organisms. These cells give rise to all other types of cells present in the body of multicellular organisms. We had studied use of stem cells of plants in tissue culture technique. Whether such stem cells are present in animal cells too? Yes, stem cells also present in animals. They play important role in wound healing in animals. Let us study about stem cells in animals, particularly in human beings in detail. Students, we know that new organism is formed from the zygote, that is formed by union of male and female gamete. At the earliest stage of development, organism is in the form of a mass of cells. All the cells in that mass are almost alike. Those cells are called as stem cells. During further development, these cells form any type of cells, different type of tissues and perform different functions in the body. This is the differentiation of stem cells. However, once the tissue are formed, the cells in those tissues at the most can form same type of cells only. This is the case in each part of the body. However, stem cells are present for longer duration in some parts of the body. Stem cells are present in the umbilical cord by which the fetus is joined to the uterus of the mother. In the blastocyst stage of embryonic development, in red bone marrow and adipose tissue of adult human beings, it has been possible to produce different types of tissues and the degenerated part of any organ with the help of these stem cells. Students, for this preservation of stem cells is very critical. Do you know how stem cells are preserved? For the purpose of preservation, stem cell samples are carefully collected from sources like cord blood, red bone marrow, or blastocyst, and are kept in small sterile vials. Those vials are kept in liquid nitrogen at minus 135 degrees Celsius to minus 190 degrees Celsius. So students, today I explained you about cytology. Definition of cytology is the branch of biology in which we studied about the structure, types and organelles of a cell is called cell biology or cytology. Next, stem cells. Stem cells are special type of cells present in the body of multicellular organisms, and these cells give rise to all other type of cells in the body of multicellular organisms. Also we studied about stem cell preservation. For the purpose of preservation, stem cell samples are carefully collected from sources like cord blood, red bone marrow or blastocyst. That's all for today. Thank you.